Perhaps you've heard the quote, "If you want a thing done well, do it yourself," Napoleon Bonaparte. At first, this quote can sound prideful, but I see it deeper than that. I admire these words because they show hard work and being proud of oneself. Whether you know someone like this or not, we all show respect for those proud of their accomplishments. Henry, my pa, was born in spring of 1947. He was born into a family of hard workers. For example, his maternal grandmother was a bit of a perfectionist herself. She saw the workers laying stone for a home foundation. However, it didn't suit the way she wanted it. You may can guess what she did next. She went to the stone and started laying it herself. Pa was born into a family of a house with no heat and air, which meant lots of quilts in the cooler months and sweating in the warmer months. He loved animals of all kinds, especially dogs and birds. His first words as a toddler were to his dog. He was usually a quiet kid but had a mischievous side to him. In childhood, hunting and fishing were a couple of his hobbies. As a teenager, Pa dated a few too many girls and drove a little too fast. He built a car engine in his bedroom and could put together pretty much anything. After he graduated high school, he went into the Air Force. His basic training was in San Antonio, Texas, and was later stationed out west. He also was in Okinawa. Just by hearing his stories from high school until the Air Force, I can tell the experience matured him. He had a daughter named Heather on his 22nd birthday. Later, he worked as a manager at a Coca-Cola plant in Mount Airy, North Carolina. He also had his own cabinet shop where he made beautifully crafted cabinets. After that, he worked for Lee Mills Construction Company. Throughout that time, he carefully attended to his many animals. They have included cows, sheep, chickens, pigeons, dogs, pheasants, peacocks, and more. It was like a zoo. From the time I've been alive, I've known Pa as someone who cares for animals. He has such a heart for them and shows great attention to the well-being of them. I've known him as an excellent hunter and fisher, providing food for his family. He loves to make jokes at my sister and I. My mom says it is his way of showing his love for us. I love the fact that he isn't afraid to speak his mind, which sometimes I have a hard time doing. Pa has such an eye for detail and can easily fix most anything we bring in. He's more than just a fix-it man, but also shows that anything worth doing is to be done right. I went to see a Broadway show earlier this year called Dear Evan Hansen, a song called To Break in a Glove, and particularly some of the lyrics remind me of Pa. The song is about Evan and his father's friend who has given him advice on how to break in a baseball glove. The song talks about doing something the right way, even when it's not always the easiest way. This makes me think of Pa because he is dedicated to whatever he's working on, whether it be a small or large project. Another quality I love about him is he is always on time for events and most of the time early. He always takes his time seriously and his work seriously. He built the cabinets, stairs, and crown molding in my family's home. I chose Pa for my commemorative speech because I'm proud of the person he is. He faces hardships with a smile and looks on the bright side. He inspires me because he works hard, cares deeply, and loves his family. Over here I have a couple of qualities that I admire about Pa. They are good work ethic, he's detail-oriented, and he's funny. And then I also have a couple of pictures. Thank you.